Hey guys, Ashley with Real Buyer Agency and John L. Scott Bothell. Here with the July monthly market update for the residential real estate markets of King and Snohomish counties, Washington. In this video, we will primarily look at the market statistics and contributing data that ran through the month of June, briefly looking at national mortgage interest rates, before moving on to look specifically at local data that was sourced directly from Northwest MLS public releases. In these videos, we take the approach of breaking down multiple individual charts in detail. But if you are looking to simply get a quick lowdown on some specific aspect of the market, or a summary of the current market situation as a whole, please feel free to skip to the relevant section or the summary. There are detailed timestamps provided in the video timeline and also in the description below. Okay, that said, let's get started.
Okay guys, interest rates for the month of June. We started at 3.15% on the 30-year fix. This is weekly averages from Freddie Mac, ended on Thursdays. And by the end of June, we were at 3.13%. So it stayed pretty flat through June, but still extremely low. Since that point, it's actually come lower again. So just a continual downward trend. And the start of July has seen us go down now into again, all-time historic lows for weekly averages. We've done that a number of times so far this year. So yeah, mortgage rates just keep trending downwards. Again, I'm not certain how low they can go, but great times to lock in a great rate for the long term. At least it seems that way, but obviously you should consult a mortgage professional if you're looking to secure a new loan or refinance right now. Okay, newly active listings. So newly active listings in King County and Snohomish County chart. You can see you're in King County. These are the green columns. In June 2020, we had 4,107 newly active residential listings. And in Snohomish County, we had 1,544 newly active residential listings. This represents an increase month to month in King County of 14.56%. And in Snohomish County, an increase month to month of 3.35%. In both cases, this is just the 2 decimal places. In terms of year over year, King County versus June 2019, June 2020 was down 6.25% approximately, and Snohomish County was down by 12.07%. Switching over to total active listings, King County finished June 2020 with 3,471 total active residential listings, while Snohomish County finished it with 1,093. So for King County, it was largely flat month to month, up a measly 0.12%, but Snohomish County ended up the month down versus the end of May, down 12.07% approximately. And then looking at the year over year, you can see comparing the yellow columns to the green columns, substantial changes. King County was down approximately 31.01%, while Snohomish County was down approximately 49.47%. Okay then, so how did inventory look at the very end of June in terms of months of inventory? In King County, we were down month to month from 1.74 months of inventory to 1.25 months of inventory. And in Snohomish County, we're down month to month from 1.35 to 0.81 at the end of June, which is not a lot at all in terms of active inventory on the market. And yeah, year over year, we see there's a reduction in King County, down from 1.77 to the 1.25 represents a year over year decrease of 29.38%. And in Snohomish County, the reduction from 1.49 to 0.81 year over year represents a reduction of 45.64%. So this is a pretty big number, guys. That means that in Snohomish County, we literally have 45.64% less months of inventory projected on the market, which is factoring both the current total active residential listings at the end of the month and also the current pending rates. So that would theoretically mean if no more listings came on the market, of course, that's not going to happen, but if no more listings would come on the market, we would be out of inventory in Snohomish County for all total residential listings within a month. All right, moving swiftly on to prices. To begin with, just the monthly listing prices. In King County, the median list price for June 2020 was $770,325. and in Snohomish County, it was $599,000. So in King County, that represents a month-to-month change of $20,325, or 2.71%. In Snohomish County, that median is actually exactly the same, so complete flat zero change. Year over year, this means versus June 2019 in King County, we're up $45,325, which represents 6.25% approximately. And Snohomish County, up $24,050, which represents about 4.18%. And now last but certainly not least is probably by far the most important chart, the closing sales prices. We see that in King County, the median closing sales price for June 2020 was $675,000, and in Snohomish County was $521,544. So month to month, that represents in King County a median price increase of $48,000, which is also interpreted as 7.66% approximately. And month to month, Snohomish County saw an increase of $28,544 for the median price point, and that was 5.79% month to month increase. And then we can see kind of similar stories year over year. We're up pretty substantially for June. June 2019, it was King County's median price point was $637,675, and Snohomish County's was $488,950. So that means a year-over-year literal change in King County of $37,325 for the median price point, and in Snohomish County, $32,594. This represents a 5.85% increase year-over-year in King County, and a 6.67% year-over-year increase in Snohomish County. In both counties, these closing sales prices represent definitely yearly highs, and to my knowledge, in both cases as well, are actually representative of median all-time highs. So certainly COVID-19 has not stopped us reaching all-time highs in 2020. If anything, it's probably almost ensured it, I think, just because interest rates have gone so low, and that's obviously attractive to buyers. And the fear of COVID-19, as we've been saying for a while, has meant that, if anything, it's probably lowered the potential inventory that was already low in terms of less sellers coming to the market. And so all this just served to drive prices to all-time highs. So a great time to sell right now. Again, you're going to have to jump through maybe a few more administrative hoops, just in terms of showings and things like that are a little more difficult, a little bit more constrained under current conditions. But yeah, I mean, if you're looking to sell a property right now, you're in a great situation. And if you're looking to buy, the interest rates, like I said, are all-time lows, but seem to just keep going lower. But who knows how long that will last. If you're looking to set down roots for a longer term, maybe worth being out there and trying to compete hard with other buyers to find a property here.
So in summary, while the numbers of new listings coming to market slightly increased in June over May, total inventory decreased dramatically due to an ever-present and increasingly strong buyer demand for homes. This was particularly true in Snohomish County, but also true to some extent across King County. This very high buyer demand versus supply, accompanied by all-time low interest rates, led once more to all-time median sales price highs in both King and Snohomish. With mortgage rates through the early weeks of July trending even lower, it seems probable that for the remainder of the summer, the market conditions are likely to stay very similar. In this environment, we can confidently anticipate sales prices staying high or rising even higher over the coming weeks. All this just goes to say that if you are currently considering selling a property in King or Snohomish County, now may be a great time to do so. If you are looking to buy with financing, you will likely be getting a great interest rate, but you may also need to be patient and vigilant. You will almost certainly need to compete very hard alongside a number of other potential buyers in order to obtain a property that you love. Okay guys, well that does it for the July 2020 market update. As always, please hit the like button if you found this video useful, and subscribe to the page or the channel if you wish to be notified of similar future content. Also, please feel free to engage or post relevant questions in the comments section below. Other than that, I hope this finds you well. Until next time, stay safe out there and have a great one.